up, Trips? You too, man.
Oh yeah. Thinking with the flow and the flavor. I'm not your savior. Coming out the underground, so do me a favor. Get out the underground, motherfucker. Do me a favor.
I'll mod you up.
So now you're feeling all my flow and my flavor, my fucking behavior, busting out my rhymes. Just make me braver to get out the underground, motherfucker.
Inside Louis Martel.
Bring it one time in the motherfucking house. Bring it one time in the motherfucking house. Bring it one time in the motherfucking house. Bring it one time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Bring it one time in the motherfucking house. Bring it one time in the motherfucking house. Bring it one time in the motherfucking house. Bring it one time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No name in the house. What up? Who's all in chat? What you saying? What you saying, Mojo? Hypnotic Poison. Yeah. I'm gonna bust some guitar out for sure. Who we all got in chat right now? We got Fuzzy Lows, Hypnotic Poison, Inside Lou Martel, Mojo, No Name, and Trips. Yeah, so I went out for a walk, and I walked by a house, and Trips was leaving the house with another dude, and he's like, "Yo, MC," and he's like, "It's Trips," and I was like, "Yo," and he started telling his buddy about me. That's cool. Yo, live shows. What's up, Being Nancy? What up, Taton? What up, Beard Gang? What up, Dustin Orndorff? Yes, I'm well, thanks. So as you can see, I learned today that I was removed from IP2.online. So now I had to remove them from my co-branding situation as well, unfortunately. So now I'm just on IP2 network. The better list out of the two, if you ask me. What's up, Miguel Cruz? Pepe Sylvia, yeah. I noticed that he hadn't streamed for a while. I think it was like almost 2 weeks or something. I'm gonna roll another joint here. And then I saw him streaming tonight. I tuned in for a little bit, and yeah, I guess he moved. Was that the actual reason why he was because of that shit? I don't know. Let me just grab some weed. Just give me a second. Narrative pushing cursed Alaska. Magic. His parents made him come home. Ooh. Any booze? No, I have no booze. No. There's some downstairs. It's not mine though. But I got weed. I'll play some guitar. IRL news time. Had a nice clip of me talking about stuff. Go check them out. From the other night. Intrepid always wins. You're at the beach. I met a Pog from Toronto. I'm like, oh, Pog must be a chick, I guess. Nice. Cool. Who else have I been watching? I watched Bass Surfer a little bit yesterday. I like him. He's good. Tonight I checked out some Wooza and Lulz. They were just basically fucking around in Las Vegas. AMC the Moon, what up? Cody O. Bring back figure what up, British B? So I'm organizing my shit. I did a mod count, guys. Okay, so there's some doubles. There's some doubles in there, like alts and stuff. But how many mods do you guys think I have? Take a guess. I counted them all. How many mods do you think I have? Okay. Batman, what's up? So, oh no, Pepe. So, yeah, Fuzzy Lows. Yeah, so Pepe Sylvia, you were like almost exactly there. I counted like there's like 260 in the list or 254 in the list, and I or something. I could bring it up, but it's like I rationalize it to right around 240, 245 actual people, I think. What up, Endo 11? 240 or so, like, well, maybe not people, but at least like, like not doubles. I know there's a few doubles in the list. So about 240. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's not really detrimental. So I made two additional columns. Verified, which essentially means that in some way, shape, or form, I believe you're a real person. And that could come from many different ways. It could be like, maybe I met you. Maybe you're a follower on social media. Maybe I've chatted with you. Maybe I've heard your voice. Maybe I've seen you on a podcast. Maybe you're a streamer. Maybe you've convinced me you're a real person via your chat, just your chats. So that's one. And the second one is last seen. Because I don't see if people aren't like actively in chat. I mean, if they're verified, then they'll stay as a mod for sure. If they're verified, they'll stay as a mod. But people who aren't verified, who I haven't seen in a long time, they might lose their mods at some point for inactivity. What's up, Edzer? What up, Siskel Hubert? What up, Scotty 1D? So that's the way it's gonna go, pretty much. I don't mind having a bunch of mods. I have more mods than I have friends on Facebook. I have more mods than people I follow on IG. I have more mods than people I follow on Twitter. I have more mods than the people I follow on Twitter and IG combined. So, Danny. So, Jazzy Biggins. What of the fate of New Rascals? I don't know what that is. Fake McGilchrist. Yeah, so I'm sure there's some doubles in there. I'm sure there's some alts in there. I don't really care. The band, the New Rascals, are they rap? Are they rap or something? So yeah, I could play some guitar and stuff. I'm just getting stoned, smoking a little bit. But big news of the day, I got removed from IP2.online. I don't actually check the forum, so I don't know if they're saying anything. New Radicals. I think I know one of their songs. What else did I watch? I watched some of Majestic Lion and Attila and Stop Speeding in Austin last night. I watched a little bit of that. Hello, Ladybug. We're just chilling. I'm gonna play some guitar. Mayonnaise. I think I played that on the last stream that I did. I'm in E right now. And that song is in E flat, so I'll probably stay in E and just do a bunch of songs in E. Yeah, I'm on network, and that's why I've left IP2 network up here. Previously, I had them both up here, but I think IP2.online is run by a bunch of amateurs. It's probably like Donnie Darko butthurt that I fucking banned him the other day or something, you know? Ooh. I don't know. I was in Billy the Fridge's chat earlier a little bit. I was just watching him. He's pretty fucking funny, actually. And he was saying some smart. He's a smart guy too. He was saying some smart shit. And so I was watching, and then I went in chat, and then somebody in chat said that I was removed from online. So. Yeah, well, like, I get about 1/3 of the views that I get from IP2.network. I get about 1/3 of the views from IP2.online. And as far as I'm concerned, they're just leeches off of IP2.network. They're just leeches and tryhards. They don't really know what they're doing. They're like the fake IP2 network. I'm just new, you know. I mean, that's just my impression. That's just my impression from everything that's going on. They're like highly emotional too. Well, at least when I got removed before, from both networks for the whole gamble thing. At least IP2 network, at least Scamcast waited till something objectionable happened on the fucking stream, you know, whatever. Okay? At least he wasn't just like automatically removing me because I had Gamble on. He waited till Gamble did something that he had a problem with. I that's just the impression that I had, and so that's respectable. Like whatever. At least he had a reason. Which means which indicates to me he has more of a head than whoever's running IP2.online. Yeah, we're in for copy fest tonight, pandering. Saturday night pandering. So here's one thing. Okay, so I counted all my mods, right? And there's 240 or whatever around there, 245. So that leads me to believe that maybe I'm not botted. Maybe I'm not botted. Is that possible? If there's because most of the people in that list are like at least in here once a week, at least. Like pretty much everybody on that list is in chat at least once a week. Yeah, you guessed 239. I was like, what? That's fucking close. I can't say exactly. You could be right. You could be right with 239. I can't say exactly how many actual people there are, but I don't know. Because here's the other thing is the viewers didn't really change when I got removed from the network before. So I was like, because I just assumed whoever was botting me was somehow associated with the networks or something, but it didn't change. And I don't see the point of botting me when I'm not on the network. Like I thought the point of botting me was to like put me higher on the list or something. You know, I don't know. Maybe there is a point of just having a high looking number up here, I guess, all the time and for my videos and stuff. I guess that helps a little bit. But yeah, I know that's the Ladybug. That's the rumor. That's the rumor. I haven't seen any proof of that. I don't know, like what, because the other possibility is that there's just people not in chat, just people not chatting and just watching, which is possible. I rarely go over 200, if ever, and that's like 12% of my subscribers, which seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. I need an inflated ego. Frappe, what's up? Yeah, exactly. There's and like, you know, like the people who are in chat keep it active and entertaining enough. You know what I mean? That for people, other people not really to have to get involved. See, so like as this number increases, like I can't say for sure, but it's like, I don't know. Am I banned on Twitch? I don't think so. Why would I be banned on Twitch? It's bots. Yeah. Okay. It just keeps going up. It just keeps going up. I'll show you. 666 bots coming your way, Frosty. I'll prove it to you now. Twitch shows all viewers. Okay, so I've streamed on Twitch like once or maybe twice. Okay, I did like an actual like before I used if I had the idea, I would use Twitch just to practice for my practices and on YouTube. And so I did one little concert on Twitch. They don't even keep your videos up there, I don't think. I don't know. But then everybody's like, oh, dude, you're going to get banned. You're shit. You can't be singing about that stuff on Twitch. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, I'll just keep it there for a fucking backup, I guess, if I need it. I think there's something going on, but I'm not all bots. Yeah. It's hard to tell. Okay. So, I have enough confirmation that enough people know of me locally. Okay, because like I was just walking down the street and somebody walked out of the house. It was Trips in chat. I was walking out of the house. He recognized me, and then the other day when I was playing playing basketball, Some guy came in chat who I never seen before. I was like, I'm driving by. And then he drove by and he yelled Frosty. And I don't know what that is. And so this is good. This is very good for local shows that I'm getting confirmation that people I don't know are recognizing me. So that increases the percentage of likelihood that people will actually come out to a live show and see me. And if people are jonesing for live shows, I'll have a unique show to put on. I have a unique show. I can definitely sing my cop diss tracks at my own fucking show. Well, it's not a fact. Not everybody chats, dude. Not everybody chats. What is the typical percentage of chat? Somebody get this stat for me if you want to actually have this discussion. What's like the average amount of chatters versus viewers? I know there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people showing the participants. Okay, I see that. So it is illogical. It is probably illogical to assume that there's 113 more people just watching. 23% tops. What's up, Black Apple Art? But so 11 is the low end. So right now is like 7 or 8%, like 10%. So that okay. Well, if that's the case, then because then it doesn't make sense. Why would somebody only bot me like 80 people or fucking whatever? Like, why wouldn't you just go all the way and get 10,000 up there? Why wouldn't you? What like? Yo, it's no name. Maybe it is. What's up, Pepe the Frog? I'm just trying to figure it out because here's the thing, guys, is I do have 240 mods, okay? And I know you guys are all active fucking viewers. Like, you guys are in here periodically. Like, everybody, I'm like, I recognize everybody except for a few that aren't in here so often, but when they do show up, you know what I mean? I recognize them but they're just not frequent, which is fine. Mike K, what's up? 50 bots at a time. All you can afford is 80? Why are you paying to bot me? Don't pay to. You're fucking. Yeah. And not like, I understand. Like, here's the thing with YouTube too, right? Is like its primary function is for people to watch it. Okay. Like the chat is an additional thing, right? So it's like, I don't know. Alex, all I'm saying is when I actually counted 200, well, the list has like 258. When I counted that many names as mods, I was like, well, okay, it's possible that those aren't bots now. I'm like, it's possible. Oh, shit.
Spec 187 Ona donated $10. Stock on supplies for horse show sandwiches. It's gonna get busy.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very gracious, very generous. I forgot to get the Widowmaker sub. You asked me to get the Widowmaker sub one time. I didn't. Tomorrow though, guys. Like, high likelihood, I'm gonna be live streaming a tennis match. I contacted a buddy, I think yesterday or the day before, and I arranged a tennis match. He's an old buddy, longtime buddy. He's fucking massive though. He's like 6'5", at least. He's 6'5". I mean, if we played basketball, this guy can fucking slam. But he's rusty. He hasn't played tennis. He hasn't played tennis in about 3 years. So we're tentatively going to fucking play. There's a heat wave coming to my area, or like whatever. It's supposed to get upwards of 31 to 35 degrees Celsius, but it could feel up to like 40 with the humidity. No, Mike Slobodian. What's up? What's up, Colin Box Breaks? So anyway, I've played this guy before, and he's better than me. Okay, you're probably gonna watch me get my fucking ass kicked. He serves. He's just bigger and stronger than me. But he said he's rusty. So I played last year a couple times, once maybe, and I wasn't that bad. So as long as we get some new tennis balls, we should be good. But it should be fun. I like to play. I like to play super stoned, and I have been. You know, like the other day when I was playing basketball, I was really tired, and I was really just fucking like exhausted, and I slept all day today. Yeah, I'll bring lots of water. But we'll have the GoPro out for it, so we'll have high quality, and fuck. He'll probably play me for money. Last time I hung out with this dude, we went to a concert. Went to a punk concert in Montreal together. I had an extra guest list, so I invited him to drive me and come to the show with me. So he's a good bub. Pretty good at shooting free throws. Well, the other day, yeah, I think I was shooting around 50% the other day, or maybe like free throw, like whatever. I felt weak just shooting the ball. I was like, oh, I had no energy, and just running around. Even when I just tried, like a couple times, I just tried to kick it in high gear a little bit, and I was just fucking out of it. But normally, I'm like 70% free throw shooter at least, and like yeah, 93 degrees. What do I think of Landon getting his truck towed and then ditching his community? Dude, I don't know. I haven't been watching, like, I've been watching so little. I haven't seen his truck yet. SUV, I heard, though. So I thought he's been, like, streaming fishing and shit like that. Like, I've been seeing pictures of some pretty big fish that he's been catching. So I don't know. I wasn't aware there was an issue. Start some pickup games. So yeah, so we're just getting out of restrictions, right? So like literally 2 weeks ago, like basketball was made officially legal again. I think when I was doing it, like I don't know, like I didn't even know there was that there was a restriction on it, but they did open parks. I don't know. So whatever. Anyway, and like golf was restricted for a while and stuff. So once they've opened that up, I've been taking advantage. Tennis courts just opened up, so. I don't know, like everybody's getting back into the groove or something. I'm just gonna keep smoking weed here, and then I'm gonna rock some guitar. So I still got Black Gold. I'll have this for a while. Am I gonna join Attila's podcast? He has a podcast right now. I don't think so. I don't usually end my streams to do that. Tell you the truth, guys, like. I don't feel that welcome in the IP2 community. As far as mods and guys like that, I think, and I don't know, maybe Scamcast just didn't check his email or something, and I'm going to be removed from IP2 entirely tomorrow. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm just like, who made Attila IP2 president? Was it IP2 Online? Was that a designation made by the IP2 Online community? I don't know if I support that designation anymore. If it's was online that made that call. Who the fuck do they think they are? It's like there's two communities. Whatever. IP2.network added me first. Scamcast basically let me know what is not cool. Okay, I got the message. Okay, I got the message. So, I don't know. Change. But, see, like I like Attila. And he's. I think he's coming back to Canada, right? So, I can definitely see a collaboration with Attila when he's back in Canada. I had a good time. With him last time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't become like full. I mean, unless their name is No Name, I don't become fully comfortable with somebody as soon as I meet them. Usually, you know what I mean? And like, but I had a good time with him, and it was and I did become completely vulnerable. So, and nothing bad happened. So it was like, yeah, okay, we can do that again. Scotty Wendy. So fuck yeah. I mean, I would like that would be content. A trip out west with Attila or something, you know, or and maybe Zobeezy or fuck, maybe Landon or something. Who knows who we could talk into that, but I don't know if Landon would be down for that. That was just a guess. But I mean, that was just like a content fantasy, basically. That was just a delusion. But yeah, I will go on more trip streams. I'm actually going to go and get my ID this week to do that shit. So shit not like there's still travel restrictions between Ontario and Quebec, and that's the only place I've had success in them accepting my photo of my ID. But I did get my a fresh birth certificate. Driving in the snow. That's cool. Calling box breaks. Yeah, I have a friend in Victoria as well. So I like, but I mean, if I'm going on a trip with the boys, you know what I mean? Like, we'll see. Like that is like, I don't think it costs that much for an RV to rent an RV or a van at the very least. I've passed Golden Child, Big Alaska, August. Yeah, okay, we can do that. No name. We'll just get shit faced this time. Yeah, that would be cool inside Louis Martel. Fuck yeah. Just live in Henne's. Well, it's getting out there. It's like a week drive. It's from here, from Ontario. It's like fucking. Well, from where I am, I think it's 4 days of driving. So straight driving. If you were to fucking so if you don't sleep, get there in 4 days. So if you do sleep, you get there in like a week. Yeah, 3 days to get 3 days to. Band is beautiful. 4 days to Edmonton. Yeah, so that would be that'd be crazy. Now, like, there's also a train. There's a train that goes out there. I think it's like $1,000, and but then you don't get to like stop and visit each city and all that stuff. You just basically go there, but it's like a straight ride. But But for pure like possible content and a quicker drive or a quick is like to go to the East Coast. Like East Coast is nice, but then obviously, you know, there's like honey isn't out there and shit and whatever. Yeah, plane is cheaper. So I'm gonna get my passport and all that, and I don't know if I probably don't even need my passport, but I'm getting my ID and my shit and getting that all started this week. So I didn't hear back from the lawyer, by the way. I haven't heard back yet. So I'm just going to contact some paralegals next week if they don't get back to me. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Okay? It's happening. Restrictions are being eased. Now there's a purpose. It's not going to take that long to get to me. I think I have all the shit I need. And then I'm going to order a debit card linked to my crypto. Newfoundland. Yeah, so there's and see I for scenery and picturesque shit and like a different culture than what I live now, like Nova Scotia and the Cove. There's a cove that you can drive around where it's all in the water. It's like I think it's like a 6-hour drive or something. I forget what it's called. No, there's a cove part of it, but anyways, there's a drive all the way around it, and it's fucking it's cool. And there's like little villages and fishing villages and shit like that, and Peggy's Cove. Yeah, I like Henne. I like him. But this is like. Like, I don't go out places to start fights or get into fights, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't promise you guys the IP2 IRL fucking RV content fucking that you guys are gonna fucking, that you guys would normally expect, okay? I'm probably gonna be even more boring than, like, other RV wins, you know what I mean? Like, not even the big show, like, I'll just be, so I'm just saying, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm a pretty nice guy and I'm pretty wholesome and like, like, I'd love to kill 2 birds with one stone. Like, call this opportunistic, but like, imagine, like, I'm just saying, imagine I was able to train some of these guys to like be my like hype men or like be part of the MC Frosty live show and like, you know what I mean? Like we just go and do shows all around the country in a fucking RV and like shit like that and go party like that, you know? Like that would be Frosty-licious. That would be fucking content, but that would be highly and overly beneficial for me. But that's kind of why I do this. So, or at least maybe not, you know, a couple shows maybe on the way. If we were to do that, maybe we can just even it out with just a couple shows. One or two. So, Jesus Christ. Because I'm going on tour at some point. But first I'm going to put on some local shows and we'll test it out. We'll see how I can, you know what I mean? Cornwall, while I do work on growing a presence here, it is kind of like my testing grounds, you know what I mean? Like, if you can make it in Cornwall, you can fucking probably make it anywhere. Like I mean, like from an economic, entrepreneurial standpoint. I like that people are like acknowledging me in public at least, and they're not like beating my face in or like, you know, on the side streets and shit. Like, yeah, well, there's different laws here, and we might, like, bruh, dude, if you're in Canada and you're out filming yourself macing people, I don't know how, like, you would not get away with that here. You would not. We're not, like, you know what I mean? How many times did he mace people? You just wouldn't, that's only something you can get away with a large population and with the right to bear arms. I mean, like, strictly in your constitution, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way you get away with that. it costs a lot to IRL in Canada also, unless you're fucking MC Frosty who fucking snagged the unlimited data. Whew. Not even available anymore to purchase. You cannot order my internet in Canada right now. And you haven't been able to for the last like 6 months or something. I got the unlimited, baby. The question is, can I order new accounts under my account or new services under my account because I already have an account? So it's not really a new service because they're just not allowed to offer new services. But the people who had it, they're still allowed to use it. So that would be cool, but who knows when Until is coming. So, and I have a feeling that like live shows in Canada, or at least in Ontario, aren't going to be happening till like August. And I need a month to promote my show. So it's like, but if I can get 100 people out and have like 2 acts, an opening act and then me. And if I get these dudes to be able to play like we did like half an hour of live MC Frosty like with a band on the one show. But if we did like 45 minutes, so I do 45 minutes. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, 45 minutes is better. That would be a sick show, and I can do it. I can do it all myself. No renting of equipment. I know how to use it all. So no hiring of a sound guy. I do that. And I control it all. I got it. I like a small production, like a small live stage production company, basically, with Ruin Life Crew. Like I could, if I wanted to, if I needed cash, start DJing or something. I have a pretty sick setup to like bring to any party and just be like, but I won't. Maybe I'll start booking bar mitzvahs for MC Frosty to perform at. Bo Burnham's? No, I haven't. What about August? I think shows. Yeah, probably shows here by August. It's in stage 3. Stage 3 reopening is when they allow that. And it all depends on the vaccination rate. But shit's been, I don't know. I'm just gonna wait till it happens. Till they say green light, go. I'm gonna wait about a month. Just to make sure shit doesn't change. Because when this is what keeps happening is they keep opening it, reopening, or what happened last year or whatever. And this was before all the variants or whatever. But they would reopen it and then shit would get worse. And then they close it again. And then they've been trying different ways. And then they found a stay-at-home order has been the best way to do it here. But the premier is getting a lot of heat, saying that he's like the most incompetent premier out of all the premiers in Canada, provincial premiers. Because it's the province which each province mandates all the health restrictions. It's not federal. Federal announced, I think they announced a state of emergency, a federal state of emergency, but so did each province. So, I haven't played a live show in a long time, except for what we do here, which does help. But I haven't put the whole thing together yet. Procrastinator Frosty. Procrastinator. Yeah, Colin, isn't like your health minister like a fucking like cool hippie chick or something? It always seems like she just smoked a fatty before she gives a fucking public fucking press conference. She's like, or is on some peyote or something. Yes, the premier would be the governor. Yes. And then we have members. We have provincial members of parliament, or members of provincial parliament. They're called MPPs. So they would be like your fucking state representatives. I think senators. No, it's not right. Wait, I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, like the state representatives, not the federal representative. I don't fucking know. I don't know how you guys do that shit. We don't vote. We don't vote directly for our prime minister in Canada, which is, in case any of you guys didn't know that, our elections are run quite a bit differently than the United States. We don't vote directly for our premiers. We don't vote directly for our prime minister, federal prime minister. Congressman, yeah, I think that's federal. We only vote for the member of their party, which is running in our area. And the leader of that party automatically gets the seat, so that of winning the election, of the party winning the election. So the leader of the party is who becomes the leader of the winning party is who becomes the leader of the jurisdiction that the election's on, basically. It's very, very interesting. I do not vote. I do not take responsibility for any of this fucked up shit. I voted once municipally for a friend who ran for mayor, or who ran for council, actually, and I picked off some random other people too. Yeah, I'm still network. This is why we keep it up here. I don't think he's going to take me off. I don't even know why the fuck I was taking off the other one. Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. Okay, so like we basically have a two-party system here up here as well. So like the states are basically Democrat and Republican, right? So we have the Liberal Party, which would be our Democrats, and then we have the Conservative Party, it's called. And they would be like the Republicans. So they're pretty much the two that are always fighting for power. But we actually have a third party, the NDP, New Democrat Party, which is a little more. I don't know. Actually, I think they might be. I don't know if they're a little more liberal. I forget where the fuck they are on the spectrum. Maybe a little less liberal. I don't know. But they're the New Democrats, so they sneak up a little bit here and there. And then these parties have provincial and federal parties. The NDP, yeah, they get kind of close. They're close enough to make a difference sometimes. But here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem. So my area. This is, and I love calling people out on this shit, right? So federally, we have the Liberals in power. Okay, so the Liberals won the last election, so their leader is Justin Trudeau. Okay, now in Cornwall, Ontario, we're actually regularly in both provincial and federal conservative. Okay, generally we're conservative. So Liberals have won a few times, but generally we're conservative. Our mayor though is Liberal, but so. The Liberals were not elected locally, okay? We're not elected locally. But the Liberals are in power. The Liberals won the election federally. So what I love seeing, and it happens once in a while online, and sometimes I call them out, is someone who like openly states that they voted Liberal, like they're clearly a Liberal supporter, and that they believe that they helped get Justin Trudeau in power by voting. You know what I mean? Like, so this is like how crazy it is. It's like, if you voted in my jurisdiction, which is a tri-county, which is SD and G, actually it's Stormont, Dundas, and Glengarry. It used to be, but now it's like South Stormont, Dundas, and Glengarry. Anyway, so you lost here. So your votes really didn't count for shit because you lost anyway. Like when you're the losing, but when you vote for the loser, it's like your vote didn't even count, basically. You know what I mean? So they can't say that they helped get Trudeau into power at all because our representative is actually conservative. They did not contribute whatsoever. So you can't, you know what I mean? It's just weird. They can be, you know what I mean? They can be fortunate that their fucking party that they got in power with, I think it's only blue now. Thank you, being Nancy. Don't change. I will change. I promise you, it'll change. I'll try and get better. I'll try and get better at being who I am, and I'm not perfect yet, so I have to change. There are, like the other night, like there was 2 streams this week that I was high as fuck, right? So it's like and I'll be honest, like that is an element that's changing about me, is my fucking drug consumption. You know what I mean? It's reducing. I have to change that. So I might get, and it was pretty fun just to like shoot shit and like whatever. You guys were asking me a bunch of questions and that was fun. I just might become a boring piece of shit when I'm completely off of drugs. Maybe I will never be completely off of drugs. I maybe just a rare user. I'll probably become a rare user only for special occasions. Yeah, and well, the Liberal Party is also stated openly that they're actually pushing for legalization of all drugs. So Trudeau doesn't really agree with that, I believe. But yeah. So municipally, there are no parties. But the person who's running may have political affiliations, but you're not voting for a party for a mayor or for council or anything like that. But they might represent the values of their political, but they're not technically associated with any party for running. There's no like party system here or anything. Personally, I like that way better. But I like the party politics, you know, I don't find it as good. I wish they would abolish that, to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? Because it forces these individuals' hands when it comes to voting on particular issues, and they may and do choose their party politics over what their community really needs and wants, which is never one way or the other, all the time. Like, or it's never always one way. You know, I mean, it's never always, the right answer is never always liberal or Democrat, whatever they want, or Republican, or vice versa. So they have to they have to be able to keep an open mind. And some politicians do, you know, they'll vote against their party, but that doesn't look good for them, and it usually doesn't bode well, because in Canada they can get kicked out of the party. I don't know about in the States, but they can fucking get kicked out of the party if they don't vote with their party. They can, and then they're just an independent or whatever. And sometimes they get picked up by the other party. It's fucking. So to me, that would be a more democratic society. However, I don't know if it would be more progressive, to tell you the truth. Maybe it is better that there is a whole party in power, and they can just, you know, I mean, maybe people are really okay with other people making the same type of decisions on every single matter, you know, but it's really not, you know, but communities are changing around. Immigration has no control. Yeah. I think that's good, Scotty Wendy. I'm okay with immigration and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with diversification of culture and the melding of everything. You know what I mean? Because that'll just create something new, I believe. And like, as long as people have the freedom to choose which way they want to live their life, you know what I mean? I don't believe I was taught the best way to live this life. I'm still learning different ways, you know, so. Yes, you have to change to do better. That's right, not a gift. Yes, I agree. You have to change. You have to, yeah. It's like they're kind of attached. They're kind of the same thing. Doing better is changing. Improving is changing. It might not be immediate and obvious, but you take, when you continuously take baby steps in the same direction, you can notice a difference between two like periods of time, like distant, and hopefully the distance is more noticeable the longer period of points of reference that you choose. Would I be down to go on Attila's podcast right now? No, I don't. Yeah, I wasn't. I don't really want to end the. Generally, I would go on the podcast and I would come on here, but I didn't even know he was having a podcast today. I just wanted. This is kind of like random. I just want to get stoned and like just. I know I got removed from online, so I guess just coming. You know, I thought maybe people would be addressing it or something, but I guess it's not really a big deal as I suspected, and we'll just jam out and play some guitar. So yeah, but fuck. So I'm definitely back into like planning mode. I thought I was gonna ride that protest for a little bit, but no, that's not happening. And fuck, now it's time to get down to business. Time to get down to business. So ID is coming this week. Well, I'll go get it. It's going to take a few weeks to get in. That'll highly improve my versatility for travel once all that restricts, which is coming this month, I believe. I think the end of this. I think we're going to stage 1 or something, stage 2 or something soon enough. The 14th, we're officially going into stage 1, I believe, unless they advance it. And yeah, camping. Okay, we're gonna do camping. I'm gonna try and buy a low weight tent. And what else? Okay, so I'm gonna get a band in here. So the reason I don't have them in this weekend is because the drummer had like a death in his family or something like that. So I just send him my condolences, and he's definitely up for jamming, but just couldn't do it this weekend. So that'll be happening. And that will be like I'm just gonna like it'll just be like a chill atmosphere, like a little jam session atmosphere. You know what I mean? So we'll just be chilling, and we'll probably like try and learn songs in front of you as well, which would be cool. And hopefully that'll end up being practice for something. Yes, Grunge Bot, Frosty Bot. Hopefully that for something that will happen live at live shows as well, because I have already played with them live, so hopefully they'll be down for that. I think they will be. Maybe I'll even get them just to open the show, and then I do a set with the beat. Oh my god, they would probably do that. Yeah, they're a cover band together normally. I don't even know if they're still together. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I think this could be good, if you get what I'm saying, like a good step in the right direction. And anyway, so I'll find out. And then the album, I got to start putting together the album. All right, we'll get some guitar going here soon. Shit. Angel of Death by Slayer. I'd have to learn it. Let me just take a quick look here at the tab. I think it's in E flat too, though, so maybe I'll have to go down to E flat if you guys want me to. Angel of Death tab. Time on the tennis match? I don't know. I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I just told him to message me when he's ready. I'm ready anytime. It's gonna be fucking hot. I know it. I'm gonna get a good sweat on it. I've been hydrating heavily the last few days. Need a third party in the USA? Later, Nick Winter. Thanks for popping in. Good evening. Okay, Angel of Death. Okay, I could probably handle this. Okay, I'll try and learn it. I'll have to learn it, but okay. Let me finish this joint. I'll tune up while I